I am Dr. Manoj Singh, Consultant Chest and Critical Care, Apollo Hospital, Ahmedabad. Sleep related disorders are really rising in humanity. It is our fault or error in evolution that we stopped thinking about good sleep, sleep hygiene, and the depth of health related benefits which we have lost with sleep in this fast life. COVID definitely has told us to slow down, but still the burden of sleep related diseases are rising with every month to go, and with an estimated figure in 2020, more than 100 million people actually suffer from sleep in US and Europe alone. In India, if we talk about sleep related disorders are particularly divided into two groups, one in economically sound age groups and sound strata, and one is economically lower class. And you will be surprised to know that people with less money have no sleeping problems, and people with more money actually have more sleeping problems because of comorbidities like obesity, fast paced materialistic acquisition of things, and that leading to less and less sleep. The sleep time, the quality both has suffered, and we do not have actual figures from India, but they should be not less than 50 million people in India. The burden of sleep related disorders, if you go by the figures last year, are almost close to 50 million in US, almost 100 million in Europe, and it must be close to 50 million I believe in India, although the figures are not yet reported. But because we see so many patients from urban group now coming with sleep related disorders, especially sleep apnea, that the incidence is on the rise with modern humanity. First, challenges in diagnostic of sleep apnea is that we do not have adequate diagnostic centers in government colleges and hospitals. We lack diagnostic strategies when we do outpatients, because most of the patients will not complain of sleep, they will only complain of problems when they come to us in the daytime, because that is what is troubling them day to day. And when we ask them to undergo a diagnosis for these sleep related disorders, they think that they have to sleep in the hospital unnecessarily for this, and one night sleeping may not solve their problems. We also give them an offer of doing it at their home, then also they do not take it with positivity that what will happen if I am diagnosed with altered sleep pattern. This is again related to my lifestyle. So they do not get them tested for sleep related disorders. So testing is a big challenge in India. COVID-19 has shown us as a chest specialist that it is one of the independent predictor of development of severe COVID pneumonia, because any severe sleep apneic patient will have a very bad upper airway tone. So we have seen many patients getting pneumonia in COVID-19 landing up into the ICU just because they had sleep apnea and which was not treated. COVID-19 also has shown us that patients themselves have come to us and told us that, sir, now I think my snoring is affecting my health, because many people started having psychologically dyspnea. Dyspnea means uncomfortable awareness of one's own breathing. So they thought that because they were snoring, now they in the daytime also they have a sort of choking which they used to have it in the night. So we have started seeing more patients asking themselves for getting themselves tested for sleep study. That is a new change which we are seeing as clinician. Sleep apnea is diagnosed by understanding the mechanisms, how it is generated. It is generated by multi-level of obstruction. You can have a lot of obstruction in the nose, you call it sinusitis, you can have it here, you call it your own hoarseness of voice, you can have an obstruction downstairs just around your voice box. And common symptoms are increased daytime sleepiness, you can't drive, you do not focus on what you do, you feel lethargic whole day, your concentration goes day by day less and less. So this is called sleep score. So we diagnose patients on OPD and then they are asked to undergo sleep testing. So we have a multi-channel sleep lab at Apollo Hospital where patients are asked to stay for overnight, and a comfortable room is there so that they do not feel in the hospital. So that environment makes them sleep normally, and then we test them, and the next day we find variable parameters, say for example oxygen level, the cardiac pulsations, and their body movements, their oxygen level compared to what they do with snoring. The hypopnea means less of breathing, or stoppage of breathing means apnea. All this we test at Apollo Hospital, and after that a team of doctors apart from our team like ENT specialist, the nutritionist, sometimes people have parasomnia, they speak more during sleeping. So, neurologist also is consulted for some hidden neurological diseases, and that is how we do sleep management in Apollo Hospital. Latest advancement in sleep medicine are first is refinement of diagnosis. Even home based sleep labs are there, small and small sleep devices which can test whether you have sleep apnea, sleep related breathings are available now. Second is the machines which we used to advise to take patients called auto CPAP therapies are becoming very handy. You can carry them, because many other times patient tell us, sir, when we want to go for any out of station trips, we can't carry our machines, so machines have become very small. Now in the US there is a group called Inspire, there is a new technology, inspire.com, where people are hooked on to a device from here which is actually a stimulator. From there is a lead which is actually stimulating your retropharyngeal muscles. When it detects that you have stopped breathing because of your apnea, the activity, it is like a pacemaker, it will start, your retropharyngeal muscles stimulated, and sleep apnea can be actually taken care well. It is actually stimulated so that your tongue falls back, which is not going to happen, and that is how you breathe better. So, that is the Inspire, which is new in sleep medicine. Then next better one is some nasal devices where you do not have to hook a machine which is pushing air in your nose, but you can just put it in your nose, and the blockage which is there behind that part is actually circumvented because of that nasal device.